Good afternoon and welcome to WEFM's Midday News, brought to you with the kind compliments of Court St. Vincent Limited.
Find the frames you love at Courts Optical. Shop today and enjoy 50% off our wide selection of fashionable frames. Choose from our flexible payment plans from 3 to 24 months. Schedule your appointment online today at www.courtsoptical.com. Remember, at Courts Optical, your comprehensive eye exam is always free. So come in and find the frames you love at 50% off only at Courts Optical. See in store for details. Courts Optical, value you can see.
Welcome back to WEFM's Midday News, brought to you with the kind compliments of Court St. Vincent Limited. I am your presenter, Rajiv Providence. First, on the local scene, Director of the local forestry department, Mr. Fitzgerald Providence, has emphasized the danger that the mongooses and armadillos pose to the ecosystem here in St. Vincent and the Grenadines. Mr. Providence, during an interview on NBC Radio, provided some background on the introduction of the mongoose to SVG and how it has been a problem since its introduction. We'll hear more from the forestry department's director.
The mongoose was introduced in the old plantation days to get rid of the snakes, but we didn't realize our snakes are not harmful. And also we have an endemic snake here, and we don't want the mongoose to eat out the snake. And we see that particularly after the volcanic eruption. Mongoose were the only thing you were seeing, because they're vermin, they eat rotten material, they just are not good for the environment. So they're not protected by law.
The forestry department's director also spoke about the armadillo, which was introduced to the local ecosystem in the late 1960s. Mr. Providence noted that this creature has caused the toppling of trees and the destabilization of slopes.
They go through the forest, they root and they topple trees because they look for the grubs and so on, and the tree roots. And they destabilize the slopes and they cause trees to topple. Even on the volcano slopes, we realized the armadillo was one of the first animals I saw back there, which is not also very good. We've been working over the years to remove it from the partially protected list and put it on the vermin also, because we realize the danger to the environment.
That was the director of the forestry department, Mr. Fitzgerald Providence. Mr. Providence said that the forestry department continues to work to have the armadillo listed as a vermin because of the destructive effect that it has on the environment, noting that an introduced species with no natural predator will always be problematic. Eldon Charles, a 35-year-old tradesman of Cedars, is currently in custody assisting the police with the investigation into the circumstances surrounding the death of Altivia Bilingi, a 28-year-old caretaker of Chester Cottage. According to an official release from the police, the incident occurred at about 9:45 p.m. on Saturday, February 4, 2023, at Grenville Street, Kingstown. Bilingi's death is the fifth homicide recorded for the year 2023 in St. Vincent and the Grenadines. The Royal St. Vincent and the Grenadines Police Force is calling on persons with information that can assist with these investigations to contact the Assistant Commissioner of Police in charge of crime at telephone number 1-784-457-1211, extension 4816, the officer in charge of Criminal Investigations Department Major Crime Unit at 1-784-456-1810, or any police station or police officer you are comfortable speaking with. Still on the local scene, the St. Vincent and the Grenadines Community College, the SVGCC, has launched a new project to build its online learning and delivery capacity. The project is being done in collaboration with the Commonwealth of Learning, COL. The platform model which the SVGCC currently uses will be strengthened to facilitate the full running of online programs offered. The project hopes to achieve an improved capacity to offer online and blended courses, increase the number of online courses available, and have more students completing online and blended courses. Speaking at the launch at the SVGCC, Director of the institution, Nigel Scott, noted that as a result of the COVID-19 pandemic, there was a delay in face-to-face instructions. Consequently, the SVGCC, to strengthen the platform for online delivery and to ensure all lecturers are better equipped to function in the online environment, Prime Minister and Minister with responsibility for tertiary and higher education, Dr. Ralph Gonsalves, noted that the government of St. Vincent and the Grenadines has been in the forefront of the region in advancing e-learning. Prime Minister Gonsalves stressed that COL can help to not only access what they are offering, but to help to better coordinate the overall e-learning thrust. On to news in the region. A Haitian vessel transporting illegal migrants was intercepted by officers of the Marine Branch of the Royal Turks and Caicos Islands Police Force. Based on information received at around 9 p.m. on Sunday, the Marine Branch, acting on the information provided by the coastal radar station, intercepted a sailboat. According to Loop News, the vessel refused to adhere to instructions issued by police officers to stop. Officers then engaged in a number of tactical maneuvers, forcing the illegal vessel to stop. The vessel was subsequently towed to Caicos Marine and Shipyard, where a total of 69 illegal migrants, 47 males and 22 females, were handed over to the Immigration Task Force. The vessel was handed over to customs officials. This is the sixth interception for the year. Guyana's police force has issued a warning to those who disrupt the free flow of traffic, saying that they will be cracking down on the issue. The warning came from Guyana's acting commissioner of police, Clifton Hicken, after residents of Buxton, East Coast Demerara, and Hopetown, West Coast Berbice blocked major roadways with burning debris in protest. Guyana's acting police commissioner said blocking roads is unlawful and will not be tolerated, and the persons responsible would face the full brunt of the law. The incident in Hopetown was triggered when a man crashed his sports car into two people who were traveling on a scooter. The man was reportedly speeding down the roadway when he lost control of his vehicle. A mob of residents assaulted the man, who is a businessman's son, before they pushed his wrecked car back on the roadway and set it ablaze. Access to Hopetown was affected for several hours before the fire service cleared the roadway. On the international scene, rescuers struggled to dig people out of debris today, Tuesday, February 7th, in a race against time, as the death toll from an earthquake across a wide area of Turkey and Syria passed 5,000. The magnitude 7.8 earthquake, the deadliest in Turkey since 1999, hit early on Monday and was followed by a second quake hours later. Hospitals and schools were wrecked and tens of thousands of people were injured or left homeless in several Turkish and Syrian cities, Reuters reports. A UN official said thousands of children may be among the dead. Harsh winter weather hampered search efforts and the delivery of aid and made the plight of the homeless even more miserable. Some areas were without fuel and electricity. Aid officials have voiced particular concern about the situation in Syria, already afflicted by a humanitarian crisis after nearly 12 years of civil war. And finally, in sports, the Manchester City Football Club says that it is surprised to be charged by the Premier League with numerous alleged breaches of financial rules. According to Sky Sports, the alleged breaches span a period from 2009-10 season to the 2017-18 campaign. Manchester City is being accused of breaching league rules requiring provision in utmost good faith of accurate financial information that gives a true and fair view of the club's financial position. The league says the accurate financial information required related to revenue, including sponsorship revenue, its related parties, and its operating costs. As well as expressing their surprise at the charges, Manchester City also claimed to have provided extensive engagement and a vast amount of detailed materials to the Premier League's investigation. This has been WEFM's Midday News. I have been your presenter, Rajiv Providence. Join us again at 3 p.m. for WEFM's 3 p.m. News. WEFM's Midday News is brought to you with the kind compliments of Courts St. Vincent Limited.
Find the frames you love at Courts Optical. Shop today and enjoy 50% off our wide selection of fashionable frames. Choose from our flexible payment plans from 3 to 24 months. Schedule your appointment online today at www.courtsoptical.com. Remember, at Courts Optical, your comprehensive eye exam is always free. So come in and find the frames you love at 50% off off only at Courts Optical. See you in store for details. Courts Optical, value you can see.